Wow.
Wow.
All
Alright,
right.
Daniel. What are we talking about?
A lot of things. Should we do an intro?
Yes.
Sure, man.
This is
Alright.
the Mildly Racist podcast featuring me, Nicholas.
And nobody
No.
else.
No, you're not Nicholas. You're fucking Screaming Bill.
Yeah.
Come on, we're using the personas. That
Even
was
though
the whole
we
thing.
haven't before.
Yeah. the first episode was a fluke.
Okay. Well,
You're Screaming Bill because you
This
scream
use
a
of the
lot.
word fluke.
I'm Screaming Bill, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm Throbbing Mike.
You like using that?
Well, I like the origin of it.
I'm Johnny Fat Dick. It's your boy.
They called you that in high school.
Yeah. Even though my name's not Johnny, it's Daniel. They used to throw bagged milk at me all the time.
Yeah.
Why was it in
Because
six?
they always had bagged milk for you.
Yeah. My elementary
had it-
school had bagged milk.
My
I've-
school
I've
had the
only
little
had it-
cartons.
Yeah, our school had cartons as well, but if you went to one of the stores in town, you could get bagged milk.
Our school got all of our milk from the local dairy that was right there. I love that dairy, Driftwood Dairy. Shout out to my boys over there. But yeah, we just got all the milk from there. So all of them was Driftwood Dairy milk, and they was in little baggies. And you stab them with a straw, and then you.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound very good.
Good.
It's literally just milk in a bag.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as the carton, but probably fresher.
Oh.
Only get a little bit of plasticides in you.
Yeah. Everything you need as a growing boy.
Everything you need is a growing boy.
Yep.
Even though every time I drink it, I would vomit everywhere.
Just because you're
Fine.
lactose intolerant.
Because you're weak.
Yeah. Coward, how dare you not be able to drink the nutritional baby food of another species?
Yeah.
How dare I not be able to drink the mucus of a cow?
Mucus? It's only like,
The blood and pus of another animal.
yeah, it's only like 1% of those things. Or was it less than 1%? I think it's like less than 1%.
It was like less than 1, but you were disgusted that it's at all any.
Yeah.
I don't really care, man.
I'll
drink cow blood.
Fucking cow goo.
I'll drink
Cow
blood.
goo. I don't like
What if
being
it came
called
out
a cow
chunky
goo.
from the cow?
It probably does.
No.
I'm sure some of it is not soft.
I mean, yeah, like an unhealthy cow, but most normally it's just milk.
It comes out thick, and they let it sit, and
Thick and
a lot of
yellow.
it floats up to the top, and they
On milk.
like use that top part to make butter.
Nick, you know way too much about cow milk.
My
For a person
fam-
who
For
can't
someone
consume it.
lactose intolerant. Yeah.
my family lives in farms. What do you expect?
Live in the farms.
you live inside of the barn.
Like my granddad, before he passed away, he had a bunch of cows and a bunch of goats and some horses and donkeys.
Are you a horse boy?
Not really. The one time I tried to ride a horse, it kicked me off, and I never got on one again.
I mean, yeah, horses, unless they're used to it, don't like it.
Nick, I feel like you shouldn't play an indie game called Adios because it'd get too real for you then.
What's adios?
It's an indie game, little what's it called? Walking simulator kind of game, where it's basically you play as a farmer, and your whole life you've been feeding corpses from the mafia to your pigs to like cover it up for them, and you finally decided you don't want to do that anymore, and you're just dealing with the consequences of that.
Why would they get too real for me?
Because it's just people on a farm. Okay.
Have you ever tried to fuck a horse?
What the hell?
Have you even thought about it?
No.
You ever slapped a horse's ass really hard?
No.
What about
try
just
it.
kinda hard?
Just kinda hard.
Yeah.
Half strength?
I don't
You know,
slap
you
horses'
like
asses.
you slapped the horse's butt and you were like, ooh.
Grabbed the horse's face and you said, "This is only 10% of my power."
God.
Why'd you
don't-
make me hit you?
Caressing the
this.
horse.
The horses didn't do anything.
That's why you hit it.
Yeah.
You're a fucking disgusting human.
You should be ashamed of yourself, Nick.
Why would you do that to the horse?
I like how I changed the entire tone of the conversation and Kevin just follows along perfectly.
Just
We've done this too many times with James.
Yeah.
Just like the George conversation.
That was a good time. A lot of George lore.
Too much for what it was.
It was a good bit.
It's not even a bit anymore.
Yeah, you actually started getting teary-eyed when you were thinking about the fake gorilla that you stole from a zoo, shot, and also got pregnant, I guess.
I didn't get it pregnant. It was already pregnant.
Uh-huh.
I found it that way.
Also, Jillian told us about that time you actually started to beat your friend while saying, "What would George do?"
And then you were watching TV with Jillian and she mentioned George and you got upset. This isn't a bit anymore, this is real life.
Yeah, it's like the teeth thing all over again.
What do you mean the
Fucking-
teeth thing?
You know
know
what
what
I
we
mean.
Rude.
Fucking cultist.
It-
It's a way of life, Kevin.
It's a cult, and it's not a good one.
Definitely a way.
We love all of our people.
Uh-huh. Is there an initiation fee?
You have to give me Beanie Babies.
The rarer the Beanie Baby, the higher on the ladder you get.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know how many Beanie Babies I've gotten from people because of it?
Probably
More than
we
one.
should. How many initiates have you signed on to your ranks?
7.
And
Much.
how many of those did you have to ease into it?
1.
Oh my god, Nick. Stop. Stop it right now.
She was kind of creeped out at first, but then after
Yeah,
a
she
while,
should be.
Good!
After a while, she gave in.
She came in and was like, alright, what fucking Beanie Baby you want?
I'm gonna fucking get the squirt bottle, I swear to god.
She got me a little llama.
Did she give you a note with it saying, please leave me alone?
Go
No.
away.
I would have gotten you a Beanie Baby and just been like, please stop talking to me.
I feel like in real life, if we'd met, like, working together, I'd be terrified of you, and then I'd just start fucking with you like I did with Robin and shit.
A lot of my coworkers think I'm actually, like, there's something wrong in my head.
Think?
There literally is.
Sorry to tell them, but they're right.
I don't think they are.
Nick, if I was working with you,
You literally
I would
have
avoid
schizophrenia.
You would avoid me?
yes.
That's so rude.
You literally made a poor boy work with shit in his pants and felt good about it.
He finished his job, and we both got paid. What
He
is there
had
not to
shit
feel
in
good
his
about?
pants.
Quit.
He was a human boy in the Lord's year of 2018, and he had shit in his pants.
How did you remember it was 2018?
I guessed.
Damn it.
Nick, I would not ever want to work with you.
Yeah, me
Why
neither.
not? It'd be so fun.
No, it really wouldn't.
It would probably be the worst work experience of my life.
That is
Kinda
so
go
mean.
mad with power.
I don't go mad with power.
Kinda do.
90% of the time, I forget I have power.
Nick, you literally sent me a Snapchat 2 days ago of you in the pharmacy with a little person asking for his insulin shot, and you said, "Big force, little boy."
I don't even work in one of those kinds of pharmacies anymore.
I know, that's the scary part.
You told him to dance.
I just walked into some random CVS and started working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a
And-
police badge, you just pull out your pharmacy badge.
Yeah, it's like, I'm a pharmacy technician. I work here.
I
I'm
need
able
these.
to go to the back.
Yeah, you just go in the back, start putting pills in the bag. You said, "I need these for pharmacy things."
Yeah. We ran out of
Pharmacy
these in the
thing.
hospital. I'm commandeering them.
They'll try to stop me and I'll just, like, run away.
This is just normal Ohio. Like that one
Yeah.
guy in Ohio that fucking got rid of all those vaccine shots.
Yeah.
Remember I
to
told you about that,
cleanse-
Nick?
To
Yeah, you-
cleanse the hospital.
You did tell me about that.
Yeah, the guy that left vaccines out for 2 nights straight on separate occasions. And then he said, "Well, it was an accident." And then they like looked at his search history, and he was super QAnon.
I think the most scary thing that like a hospital employee did relating to being a fucking idiot was the fucking dumbass doctor, like actual doctor, refusing to wear a face mask in the ER because COVID was a hoax.
Yeah.
Wearing
Which-
face mask in the ER is
Yeah,
a
you have
just
to do
normal
that
thing.
anyway.
Yeah.
It's a part of the job. It's not even like, oh, you have to wear it because of COVID. You have to wear it because you're a doctor in the ER.
That's
Yeah.
so ridiculous, dude.
Pretty sure he got his medical
Yeah,
license revoked.
Yeah, he
can't.
should've.
He's not a doctor anymore.
Yeah.
There's a hospital down the road from me that's Mount Carmel St. Anne's, and a doctor there, I think it's like 10 years ago, he got arrested because he kept overdosing patients with fentanyl on purpose because he said he wanted to end their pain. I think he got like almost 100-something people.
I mean, depending on whether or not those people wanted him to do it, then
I don't think they
I'm
wanted
with
him
them.
to do it.
Huh?
I don't think they wanted him to do it.
No.
I mean,
Do you think people in Ohio really want to die, other than like me?
Yes.
people everywhere want to die.
Nah.
Also, they live in Ohio.
Why would they not want to die? They live in that state, the James state.
The James
State.
State. Like
Your state
Jamestown.
is cursed.
It really is.
It houses the Brants.
It's basically Florida too.
If Florida were to go, Ohio would be next.
Oh no. When Florida gets flooded.
Yeah, you'll be the new Florida. You're already like 2 steps below it.
Did you guys ever see those people skywriting about like Matt Gaetz in Florida?
No.
Yeah, because Matt Gaetz is a pedophile, congressman or senator. I don't remember
He's a
which,
senator.
but yeah, he's a pedo.
He's also a fucking hypocrite. He was talking. I remember there was one point he was talking about people like drunk driving or some. It was something to do with alcohol abuse or drug abuse, and he was like shaming them. And then another senator, after he was done talking, was like, I remember a certain senator in this hall who had an incident with the police with drunk driving, but even if I did remember that, I wouldn't bring it up. And it was him
Pretty
because
good.
he was arrested for drunk driving and
Pretty good.
hitting somebody.
Yeah. He's also been covering up the actual COVID death numbers in Florida since the beginning.
I mean, he also went to Trump before he left office to try and get a fucking pardon.
Yeah. He is a vile, vile man. Anyways, somebody paid a skywriter to just fly over and with a sign that said TikTok Matt Gaetz because all his CP stuff was coming out. It's a good time.
Matt Gaetz.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was in Florida senator, but
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Yeah, the governor of Florida is also pretty corrupt.
I mean,
But also, shout out to poor Matt Gaetz, another senator from a different state, whose name is Matt Gaetz, Gartz, not Matt Gates, Gaetz, who daily gets very, very rude and mean tweets tweeted at his Twitter that are supposed to be for Matt Gates, you know, the pedo.
Is it just like wrong guy, guys?
Yeah, he just responds to everyone with wrong guy.
I can't even imagine you're just sitting there one day.
It's pretty good.
God.
At least he's not too upset about it.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to, you know, accept it because it's just one letter off. People are dumb. People won't really look too far into it. It's just, oh, man bad. Me tell man bad. He did.
I feel like it's closer to they search Matt G and then Matt Gaetz comes up and then Matt Gates comes up in like the recommended searches on Twitter, so they just click on the first one.
Or they just send it at both. Like, I'll get them.
I'll get them both.
Yeah. One of these will be right.
How dare your name be close to Matt Gates?
Yeah. Rename yourself.
What?
Kiki and Jack are currently running their asses off through the living room.
Kiki can run?
Yeah.
Possible. He's got too much chunk.
It's definitely given him a workout, but yeah. We've kept him on the diet for like 2 months. He's lost very little weight.
Yeah, because it's only 2 months.
You 100% should actually be taking him on walks.
I mean, yeah, but he'll freak out because of all the neighborhood dogs.
Yeah.
He'll get used to it.
Kiki. He literally ran outside a couple nights ago and then just stopped because he didn't know what to do anymore.
When I was still there, he was one night when you were coming home. He like got out, just looked at the across the street house, and just walked back in.
Poor Kiki.
He's like, Frida! Never mind.
Oh no, the roaming gang of chihuahuas better go back to safety.
I like that little Pomeranian next door though. He's funny.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of baby raccoons outside. Like, we live right next to the woods in our apartments. And sometimes I'll take out the trash when I get home from work late at night, and raccoons would just pile out of the dumpster. But then they just leave the poor little baby ones out there. I'm like, oh.
They're fine.
Take them.
I'm not
Adopt them.
gonna take
Raccoon
little
army.
baby raccoons.
Yeah,
Raccoons are
raccoon army.
fine.
All
Raccoons and possums are like pretty chill for the most part.
People
Same
have
thing with
possums.
skunks.
People have possums as pets.
Yeah, same thing with skunks. You just got to get their stink sack removed.
Possums have a really, like, short lifespan, though, don't they?
Yeah, but they got a long mouth and it's funny. Any animal, most animals other than like us, turtles and whales have a very short lifespan.
Dogs' lifespans are a little up there.
Most animals do not reach 20 years of life. Hell, a fly lives for 3 days.
Yeah. Most bugs don't sleep, though.
Did I ever tell you guys about the time I saw a fly die midair?
He just fell?
No, I was in a restaurant on Route 66 Legends, and I was in the bathroom, and this big fucking fly, big ass thing, like probably the size of like your fingernail, you know, just a big fly, and it was just buzzing, flying around in the stall really slowly, and then I just see it slowly descend. And then it just started falling. I was like, did that fly just die in the air?
He was probably poisoned with something and died from it.
Oh, it was probably just a 3-day-old fly.
Poor horsefly.
No, it wasn't a horsefly.
Bro, horseflies are ginormous.
Yeah, I know.
And if you get bit by one of those fuckers, it hurts.
Yeah, I know.
They're cute.
Kevin had 6 horse flies tied to strings in the house.
It's just a little science project.
Yeah.
If you
That's cool.
if you freeze a fly and then a couple months later unfreeze it, do you think it'd be dead?
Yes.
Nah. Preserve.
Oh no, bugs are pretty simple.
I don't know,
Like
man.
chickens.
Nick, can I throw you in a very, very cold freezer and just wait?
Yeah, man.
No matter how much you bang on the door, I'll just, I'll open it.
He'll open the door, grab the bag of chicken nuggets next to you, and then close it again.
Yeah.
I'll be too weak to try to get out.
Yeah. I'll just keep yelling, "Get back! Back!"
Squirt bottle.
Yeah.
The squirt bottle is the ultimate defense against anything.
It's gonna be really warm water, so it's gonna hurt.
Oh,
Since you're really cold, it'll hurt more.
it's
I'm gonna
terrible.
put some salt in it too.
Oh, salt. I get too close and he sprays me in the eyes with it.
A little bit of pee. Put a little bit of cat pee in there.
Ew.
What?
Don't do kikis, that shit's like acid.
Why is Kiki's pee acid, Daniel?
I don't
He's
know.
fat. But he's fat. Fucking huge.
Big gargantuan.
His power is immeasurable. When he screams, you can hear the earthquake from a mile away.
The
Also,
earthquake?
sometimes he farts.
Yeah. It's pretty bad. But so good.
Ew. Anyways, I brought up the Skyrider for Matt Gates because I also wanted to bring up the Skyrider that flew over Joe Rogan's studio with just the banner that said Joe Rogan is literally 5'4".
I don't like Joe Rogan.
Yeah, me neither.
What are your thoughts on Joe Rogan?
I don't even know who that is, to be honest.
Oh no, 5'3" is what it said. Joe Rogan is literally 5'3".
Is he actually 5'3"?
I don't know. Joe Rogan is like Ted Cruz when me and Nick tried to find out Ted Cruz's height, where there's no actual specific answer. Everybody has a different answer. So he probably is.
I've seen a
Google
range.
says 5'7".
For Ted Cruz, I think there was a range of like 5'3" to 6'2".
But also Ted Cruz screams tiny man energy.
Ted Cruz is a fucking bitch.
Yeah, that too.
I hate his beard. I like beards, and I hate his beard.
You hate his beard?
Yes. It
Hate
doesn't fit him. It doesn't fit just his face. It's too big and bushy for his face, and I think that's what makes him look like more of a bitch. Also, his speech pattern annoys me.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
think
my
he's just
uncle.
fucking
I just hate it.
This is where that's coming from. Kevin's
No,
getting
I
that
just hate my
rage.
uncle.
Yeah, exactly. That's where all this is coming from.
I hate.
Tweet
my-
at Ted Cruz. You're my uncle. I hate
You
you.
remind me of my uncle, and I want to stab my uncle.
Okay, so
I'd murder.
what should we start with first? The reason we had to all switch to dark Audacity and delete Audacity immediately, or my adventures with Kids Bop?
Let's do the Audacity first.
Yeah, explain to me what the fuck happened.
Okay,
'Cause you're a big tech boy brain.
yeah. Well, it was pretty much everybody's tech boy brain. I just saw it trending on Twitter, and then I went to Pat's Twitter, Pat Stares At, and then I saw, oh yeah, this is bad. So, Audacity originally was an open source project that somebody created long time ago, because most audio software is bloated and shitty. So he said, screw this, I'm just gonna make something simple as fuck. So he did. Open source free software means that the source code and the coding for the program is out there on the internet, so anybody can grab it and just do whatever with it. recently, as in literally last week, somebody bought it, the original Audacity. And then I don't think they bought it recently, just recently last week they did an update to Audacity where the terms of service now says data necessary for law enforcement, litigations and authority requests, if any, and legitimate interests of WSM groups to defend its legal rights and interests will be collected. It's doing a lot of data collection in the background now, as of the newest update. It also says in the new terms of service, this data will be turned over to police if asked for, and will be stored in servers that are in Russia.
Why Russia?
Apparently, I'm just gonna throw this out here. This is completely my own idea. Probably somebody in Russia bought Audacity.
Fair assumption considering the servers are there.
Yeah. People found this out because a notice said, if you are under 13, please stop using Audacity. And when people try to figure out why that's a thing now, they found out the COPPA law, COPPA, states that it is illegal to collect and store data for people under the age of 13.
Well, just get a lot of 13-year-olds to use it and then break the law.
I mean, there's no way to actually enforce it, though.
Exactly. Also, the data's in Russia. So, good luck.
Good old Russia. Russian history is kind of cool, but...
Kinda cool.
We're gonna do a lot of editing for this fucking episode.
Yeah. Also, I had to mute myself and unmute myself because my brother came into my room. So
Nice.
there's gonna be a big fucking just peak.
That's fine. Hold on.
I've just been sitting here listening to Daniel explain his things.
Yeah. Yo, did you want to hear some fucking cool shit about Rasputin?
Yeah.
He was like considered like a fucking like a wizard.
You didn't know that?
back- No. It's
Gonna have to throw my cat like a lenity.
Yeah. Talking about Rasputin in Russian history. Cause he's cool. The way he died was a couple of people who were overthrowing the government invited him to a party, and when he got there, they gave him food that was like just half poison, and he ate all of it and was completely fine.
Oops, all poison.
Yep. And then they were like, what the fuck? And so they shot him like 8 times.
Yeah, he's
then-
been stabbed, tortured, shot like multiple times, and they could
And
not
they
kill
wrapped
him.
him up. They wrapped him up in a rug, and then like threw him in a lake. I'm pretty sure they couldn't find the body or something.
God.
So he probably
Literally,
didn't even drown because he didn't die from the bullet wound because they checked and he was still alive.
literally that Simpsons clip of Moe throwing out the drunks and Barney just gets back into the bar like 4 times.
Yeah. How do you do that? I don't know. I'm drunk.
I bet Rasputin was probably on a lot of drugs, and that's probably why.
I mean, yeah.
Either that or he was Jesus.
He
He
was
was literally
Jesus.
a wizard.
Yeah. Level 2 wizard.
Nah, that's too low. He got shot 8 times, and
You're
ate
right.
all of the poison.
What if he was just an alien?
Man, that'd be pretty cool.
What if after he ate all the poison, he did a power move to all the Russians and just went, yo, that was some good poison. Can I get some more?
What kind of poison is that? I like that. That's like my second favorite poison right there.
That arsenic?
Arsenic.
So yeah, Audacity burned to the ground overnight.
And then someone just took the original code and is like, alright, here you go.
No, Dark Audacity's been around for a while. There's a bunch of different Audacity versions because it was open source, and now that somebody owns it, you can't not take away the code, you know?
Like, what is it called? Why is it dark Audacity? Like, I don't understand.
Because
Dark mode. Night mode.
it's black and yellow instead of white and blue.
Yeah.
Is that seriously the only reason?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, what is it? What's it called on like Twitter where you?
Just called dark mode.
Night mode.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, I don't think it's night mode because night mode is a music company owned by Mr. Tucker Jericho.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to the music, but I know it exists.
Have you guys heard about the high temperatures over in California?
You want
Yes,
to talk
because I'm
about
in
fucking
California.
high temperatures?
Like-
Are you talking about Death Valley, Nick?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's Death Valley.
It hit
always
130
hot.
something degrees. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
It's called Death Valley for a reason. It's also the desert, you know.
It's rough, man.
Whatever, man. It was 115 here for like a week straight. And that's
I think that
not
was when I
okay.
was there. I think I still took my on walks those days.
Yeah. Past 2 days, it's been monsooning. It's been pretty bad.
It's raining really hard in Ohio, like today.
Right now,
Yeah.
go outside.
Better not be like that time there was a tornado in your fucking town, and you were like, I should probably go in the tornado bunker. And then we could hear the tornado siren, and you're like, yeah, it's getting kind of bad.
That was a good
Yeah.
time.
Since me and Daniel have never experienced a tornado, I would probably freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
But like earthquakes, you don't care.
Yeah.
The thing that made that even worse, like that situation, is that was when my parents were in Vegas, and my younger brother was down with his father, and I was just home alone, and that was happening. I'm like, I hope the power doesn't go out.
You seem pretty chill about it. I don't think it was a bad situation for you.
Yeah, I feel like you were okay with dying.
Like, a few branches went off and hit my car. I had to replace one of my windows.
Again, you seem pretty chill about it when it was going on.
That's okay. It was a rough time of my life.
Uh-huh.
Was that when around the time you got the letter?
No, that was a lot before the tornado. The tornado was when I worked at CVS.
Tornado
Okay.
blew the letter onto your car.
Yeah.
That's the secret. It wasn't even for you.
Yeah.
It was some other poor bastard that got that infamous letter, and it just accidentally blew onto your car because of the tornado.
And it made sense because of your ex-girlfriend.
Oh man.
Oh man.
That's all he has to say about it. Oh man.
Are you disappointed?
Am I disappointed that the letter happened? No.
Or no, would you be disappointed if the letter wasn't actually for you?
Nah, it'd be pretty funny.
I don't know, man. I'd be pretty upset.
If the letter wasn't meant for you?
Yeah. If I got a letter like that and then I found out that it wasn't even for me, I'd be like, man, that kind of sucks. I mean, it's kind of an achievement, right? To make someone so upset that they write that, reread it, say, yeah, this is good, and then give it to you. You know, because you don't just go on a whim and write out a full-ass page and then give it to someone without thinking about it.
Like, you guys know what happened to the events leading up to that, right?
8-ball.
Yeah. I think we talked about that last episode.
I don't know.
Maybe. That was
8-ball and everything to do with all of that is eternal. I still want that letter.
You've tried once and you just gave up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really bad at sending letters, so
You're
I
really
need
bad
to
at
get better at it.
sending mail.
Yeah, that's also true. Like when I tried to send that blanket back to Lorian when she ordered a Christmas gift for a friend, but they all went to my place. Did I tell you guys about that?
No.
I remember that because she got you like a birthday present or something and forgot to change the shipping address.
I couldn't figure out how to mail all the shit to her, so I just bought her a new stuff.
And you still have it?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You left her sunglasses here after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we were super confused as to whose they were. And then
She doesn't.
she just like said, oh, whatever. I didn't like those.
She doesn't
exist
talk to any
anymore.
of us anymore.
I talked to her yesterday, actually, yesterday morning, very briefly.
Nice.
What about?
The breakfast that I made, on my Snapchat story. He responded to it.
Oh. She keeps deleting me and adding me back on Snapchat.
She deleted me a long time ago.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm the Antichrist to her.
Yeah, even though I was the one that was really mean
Yeah.
to her. She's like, how dare you say all that stuff, Daniel? And then she's like, oh, Nick doesn't mean
Dude,
it.
literally, me and Kevin have been laughing about that time I ignored her for a month straight.
It was more than that. It was way longer than that.
Was it 3 months?
I think it was like 4.
Okay, we'll say
It was
we'll
like
say
almost
3 to
half
4
a
months.
year.
Do you remember that, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't even
So-
like an aggressive ignore either. It was just like.
I just had her muted.
Yeah.
That's it. I just had her muted on Discord whenever we talked. And this was after the great pie versus cake debate. Or no, the pie versus cake debate happened. And then we played another game where she made a joke in chat about recycling and trash in a league game. And then I just said, hey, did you know that recycling is really bad for the environment too? Because melting the plastics gets all up in the atmosphere, so it's kind of like net neutral in carbon emissions. And she goes, I was talking about plastics, Daniel. And then I just said, all right, I'm done. And then I just left. And that's when it started.
I remember that day too.
Yeah. So I just started ignoring her from that point on. And then for multiple months, I just had her muted in Discord whenever we talked.
Which wasn't often. It was like, what, like 4 times max?
It was pretty off. It was more often than it is now, obviously.
I don't think you guys were in call very often. I think that was very rare.
Either way,
yeah.
the point of the story is I did not have a single verbal communication or even text communication with her for 4 months straight. Because I was just done dealing with her at that point. And then in the 4th month, I get a random text from her saying, I'm moving in with you guys. So I immediately called Kevin and said, what the fuck? And Kevin starts laughing because he knows exactly what this is about.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because they were having a talk about Kevin moving here to Phoenix.
Huh.
And then she was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And then, what did you say, Kevin? You just joked about her moving too? And then she's like, okay.
Yeah, because me and you had already talked about it, and we were planning. I think at that point it was like we figured out around the time I wanted to head out to you. And I told her like, hey, I'm moving out of my parents' house and I'm moving in with Daniel. And she was like, you know, I don't really know what I'm gonna do, because I'm still kind of sharing this apartment with my mom. And she was like, I'm really unhappy or something, some whatever.
Well, I'm 16.
Yeah. I think I jokingly said, well, there should be an extra room. And then she was like,
Oh god.
yeah, okay. I can figure out a job.
And then you said something like, you'd have to ask Daniel though, since, you know, he's the
Yeah.
leader of this whole charade.
Daniel owns the house, so I can't just be like, yeah, come on.
And then she texted me, I'm moving in with you. And I went, what?
Yeah.
And then I just
After-
had a moment of, I've been ignoring this woman for 4 months. She has not caught on. I'm so done with her. I've gone around the horseshoe to being done with her.
I remember after I said that, and then she said okay, or you know along those lines. I looked back at what I said, and I was like, I shouldn't have said that. But the reaction, reaction that she gave me back was just so good. I had to roll with it.
God damn it.
I can't. I have to. I have to ruin you.
You have. Thanks, dude.
I feel like when Daniel got that text, his heart just dropped.
I was
like,
literally doing Amazon deliveries. I was in an apartment complex. I had just gotten back to my van, and then I just saw it, and I just went, and then I called Kevin.
Yeah, it was like literally like 5 minutes after me and Lauren had exchanged those words, and then I got.
And
the
then
text.
After having the mental struggle of giving up, and then giving up on giving up, I just responded to her with, "Okay."
Yeah.
So after what would have you done if she showed up, Daniel?
Whatever. I don't care either way. Anyways,
she would have lasted longer than August.
Maybe. But all that is preamble for months later when we were having a conversation with Lorian, and she says the words, "Daniel, you were really mean to me around this time," which was the 4 months that I did not speak to her a single word. To which me and Kevin internally were laughing and screaming because both of us knew I had not heard a single word she had ever said, nor had I spoken a word to her in that time frame. Yet apparently I had said horrible, heinous, and rude things to her in the time frame of that.
I remember asking her some of the things that she claimed you had said, and most of them were things Nick had said.
She just thinks I'm Daniel.
Do you think she gets confused that Nick's voice is my voice sometimes, or she just doesn't register?
Either
we don't
that
sound anything alike.
Either that, or she just she remembers that those things were said to her, but she just thinks, oh, it makes more sense that Daniel said that to me.
It makes more sense that I said it because I'm such a terrible person, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you're the person that James needed to bring up in therapy, as opposed to me.
Yeah,
me and David.
That literal night when you and David were ragging on James so hard, I could hear the depression set in James's voice. So I said to both of you, "Hey guys, let's stop before we actually make James kinda suicidal." And you both agreed. And then James did the legendary line of, "Fuck you, Daniel, you suck at Riven. Let me show you how to really play Riven."
Uh-huh.
And then sucked ass at Riven.
Yeah. And then, blamed the matchup or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then, wasn't it it was a couple days or a week later where he mentioned that he brought you up in therapy because of how awful and how much of an asshole you are to him. Mm-hmm. Even though you were literally the reason why me and David stopped being absolute fucking cucklords.
And then, David asked Lorian for nudes, which she was a minor at the time. So, bye-bye, David.
She had to be 14 or 15.
Yeah.
And he was engaged.
Well, arranged marriage, but
it's still.
He was an adult, she was a child.
Skins for skins.
Bye-bye. Send him to the Shadow Realm.
I didn't figure out what happened to him till months after when you guys were joking about it. I'm like, what are you guys talking about?
Hey, where's David?
To be fair, Nick, for the past 2 years, Chris has been in our Discord, and you completely forget who Chris is every time he shows up.
That's fine. Was he the one that would always show up when we're playing Destiny?
Just anytime.
Yeah,
got that deep-ass voice.
Christian just kind of pops in, says a few words, and then is like, alright, bye. Also, he really hates that his name in the Discord is Christian with an H, because that's not how you spell his name.
Pretty good. Didn't you and him try to hook up a bit, and then you're like, no?
There's more to that.
Would you like to share or no?
I can, I guess.
Wait. Before that, is he the guy that we met in League? That was like Cool Guy 69 or
Cool Guy
something like
69,
that.
man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, his original name was KYS Kiddo.
Yeah. Yeah. And
And
then
we
he
thought,
got-
hey,
I
this guy's
remember
cool.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, his name. He got banned for his name. Like I got banned for my name, and then he changed it.
Kevin, your name is Mental Retard in League
Yeah.
for like years.
It was, I was like, how am I getting away with this?
And then a rioter DM'd you and asked you to change. You said Magungus.
No,
And he's-
my name got banned, and then they were like, for the ban reason, they didn't actually give me one, but they were like contact riot support, and so I contacted them, and I was like, hey, why am I banned? And then they were like, all right, hold on, let me check, and then they were like, yeah, it's your name. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. All right, and like, I can change it for you, and then you won't be banned anymore because, you're not like toxic or anything. So you can, it's just your name. You need to change your name.
Also,
Like,
you're
alright.
really, really good at Lucian and Yasuo. Like, really good.
Yeah, dude,
you know?
just let me jerk your ego off real quick. Oh yeah, dude, I saw your replays, dude. I made a montage for you. Here you go, and dropped a YouTube link.
it links to Spider-Man friend or foe.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then I was literally like, I didn't say anything for like 5 minutes because I was trying to figure out what the fuck to make my name, and then I remembered the stupid fucking nickname you randomly gave me in old chat one game,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, that's good. And so
Yeah.
I just put that, and I was like, can you just capitalize it, please?
Didn't he ask if it was like a slur or something too?
Yeah, no, he just asked, what is this? What is
What
this?
is, what is this?
And I was like, it's just a nickname that one of my friends gave me. And he's like, oh, okay, I guess. He probably tried to look it up and was just like, okay, whatever.
I'm gonna search, see if Magungus comes up as anything.
It does. It actually does mean something.
Your Twitter
What's it
comes
mean?
up first.
Really?
Your Instagram comes up first. Ew, you have an Instagram?
I have it so that I can talk to people.
56 people?
No, it's people from school.
Ew.
Yeah.
I have an Instagram.
Don't. Anyways,
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell Dragon Moor is, but there's
Oh.
there's a Magungus in there.
I guess there's someone else that likes that name.
What's the funniest thing you accidentally overheard on r/ask Reddit? And the comment in question says, friend of mine overheard a dad talking to his young son saying, yeah, longest Magungus.
What?
I don't know.
The hell does that even mean?
Cool.
Yeah, let me see that long Magungus.
Yeah, man.
Cool, dude. Then something about insurance, and then a ratio.
I remember
From-
looking it up a long time ago, and it was like some spiritual thing.
And then it's just a bunch of pictures from your Twitter on images for Magungus.
Yeah.
And also pictures I've tweeted at you.
Yeah.
I think my Twitter name's something stupid like Sir Nicholas or something.
No, you changed it.
Oh, I did?
Yes.
Is it Tooth King?
The king of teeth.
Yes.
What was I talking about?
We went from Lorian to David to Riot to you getting banned.
Oh yeah. I
That's
think that was
it.
the end of that story.
Yeah, you want to talk about Kids Bop now?
Sure, man.
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay, so we were talking about Kids Bop, me and my wonderful girlfriend Quincina. And we were talking about how terrible it all is. And so we were like, okay, what horrible things there are? Like, what's current Kids Bop been writing? So I looked up some stuff. It's like, oh, cool, that's funny. Haha, stupid Christian things. And I'm like, wait, did they do one for WAP? Nick, do you know what WAP is?
Yeah.
Okay. So I looked it up. Quintina said yes, they did, but it turns out it was a Kids Bop parody from a YouTuber. And It was pretty funny. The wings and pizza was what WAP stood for there. Pretty good. But not as good as original Kids Bop, so I looked it up. Did Kids Bop ever write a WAP parody? To which I found an article from the Beaverton that says, Kids Bop writer suffers nervous breakdown after failing to write kid-friendly version of WAP.
Nice.
Is that real?
So let me continue. It's an article. It says such great things as first I tried writing about a cat that fell in the bath, but the overtones remained highly sexual. Somehow all everyday objects sounded like innuendo now. After spending hours trying to come up with an alternative acronym, waffles and pancakes, walk all puppies, I settled on warm apple pie. However, the horrible idea of kids singing "gobble me, swallow me, drip down the side of me" sent me into a panic. I passed out. At least my attempts weren't as bad as when the Wiggles tried teaching basic anatomy with a cover of Kia's "My Neck, My Back." Complete nightmare. Now, pretty hilarious thinking about a woman breaking mentally from trying to rewrite WAP. So I was like, is this real? So I looked up what the Beaverton is. It's Canadian The Onion. So no, it's not real. It's a Canadian Onion article. It's a shame. But I also found another article from Wild 949, which is pretty much just reporting on that Beaverton article. So I'm pretty sure this poor journalist actually fell for the Beaverton article, not knowing what the Beaverton was, and then just reported on it too. So somebody got tricked by it at least. But it was pretty funny and a good laugh. Any thoughts, Nick?
No.
No.
Kids Bop has always just been one of those scenes that I laugh at, but then I actually remember it's real after like years of forgetting about it, and I'm like, why does it exist?
Because Christian families. Hyper Christian families.
It's so bad.
Yeah. I remember fond memory during Destiny 1 doing the Crota's End raid, where I introduced my raid team to Kids Bop Feel Good Inc. and just played it over my mic, and everybody got very mad at me.
I would too. I'd be pissed. I'm like, turn this shit off, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty funny though. The kid they try to have sing 2D's parts in it. He's trying to do like 2D's voice, which is, you know, pitched up Damon Albarn. But he's just like, city's breaking down on the camel's back. He just sounds like he's half asleep. It's pretty good. And then the kid rapping is, oh my god, they slowed down the tempo so the kid could keep up, because he can't keep up with De La Soul's rapping.
So goddamn.
It's pretty funny. Alright, next topic?
Yeah, man.
So, do you guys like Baja Blast?
It's alright.
I tried Baja Blast for the first time last week. It's literally just 7-Up.
What? Maybe it was flat.
No?
I don't know, man.
You drink some nasty ass Baja
It just
Blast
tastes
and it
like
tastes like
7-Up.
7-Up.
No, it doesn't.
Alright, Daniel's opinion doesn't matter. I have this new kind that's called Baja Punch that I've never tried. I'm gonna try it right now.
Seen them at Target. Are we doing food reviews now?
Oh god.
I don't know, let's see what this tastes like.
Nick, we're gonna fly you out here to do mine and Kevin's horrible food review idea.
God, no.
This is, oh
No. Don't give Daniel this power.
What? You wanted to do it?
For the wrong reasons.
Yeah, because it's horrible
For
and
the wrong
nightmarish.
reasons, man.
What?
No.
What, are you trying to say you're into feeding?
What?
Are you trying to tell me you're into feeding?
Explain?
Feeding, the fetish where you feed
Oh,
your sexual partner.
Feederism?
Yeah,
Feederism.
Feederinisticism, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called feederism.
No, it's feeding.
Is it? I thought it was feederism.
Yeah.
Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Whatever, man.
Alright, Nick, give us your in-depth Mountain Dew Baja Punch review.
So it literally tastes like Baja Blast and that red flavored Hawaiian Punch mixed together.
Wow.
It's not good.
I can imagine that, actually. I can taste that.
Oh, I'm not really a fan of it.
He's like vomiting in his mouth now.
Nice.
I'm gonna chug the entire can. Are you guys ready?
No.
Duality of man.
You good?
Oh, oh fuck.
Do you really not like it?
It doesn't help that I just drink coffee.
Nick.
Oh fuck.
I'm gonna fucking bass boost that part in the audio.
That's gonna be the intro?
Now it is. Ugh. Should the title of this one be Nick's Baja Punch review?
Nick, what do you think about that being the title?
Pretty
Screaming
alright.
Bill's Baja review.
Baja Punch.
Baja Punch.
Oh, fucking hell.
I like the normal Baja Blast, but I don't recommend the Baja Punch.
Why not?
It's just, it doesn't taste that good.
I saw at Target they have a shit ton of different Baja flavored ones. They had like Baja Burst, Baja Punch, sugar-free Baja Blast.
I might try that one, because I see that one everywhere, but the regular's like sold out everywhere here in Ohio.
You need to just stop drinking sugar.
Why?
You know why.
Maybe it's your
No,
bleeding boy hole.
that's fine.
Really not. I sent you that link to My Tushy, or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Okay, I tweeted this out about Mike Lindell, and Hello Tushy is the name of the bidet, but... Okay, you both know who Mike Lindell is, right?
Not really, no.
Okay, he's like Trump's biggest fucking fanboy. He's that vile old cretin of a man who keeps going around and fucking saying how Trump's gonna get reinstated and all that. But he's apparently like made $1 million off his startup company My Pillow. I have no idea what the fuck My Pillow is still. You know, 5 years after everything, I don't know what it is. I don't know why he got rich off of it.
It's literally someone selling pillows.
I don't want to look it up because I don't want to start getting, you know, targeted ads about My Pillow and Mike Lindell.
It's yeah, like it's a guy who sells pillows. They're just pillows.
Apparently they suck ass too.
Yeah, they're pillows. They're yeah.
Kevin's
I
having
don't-
trouble describing
I
these
don't know
pillows.
how you want me to describe it. It's a guy who holds a pillow on a commercial and says, "It's my pillow. It's the best pillow. It's
So there's
cool.
literally nothing about it. It's
It-
just a pillow.
Yeah, it's cool on both sides constantly. It's my pillow." And then he holds it up in front of the camera and says, "Buy it."
We put an air compressor in it so it's constantly being air conditioned on the inside. It's
No.
My Pillow.
No, he's just the whole screen is just the pillow, and he's just, "My pillow, buy it, please, buy it,
Please.
take it."
Please buy my pillow.
Okay, yeah. Anyways, he's a lunatic. It's pretty funny though. He tried to start out this new social media service since like all Trump supporters are mostly banned from Twitter. and it was called Frank. And it said on the website, anything goes, but you can't use the Lord's name in vain. Also, no F word, or you get banned.
No F word.
But anything goes, freedom of speech.
Anything goes. Say Kiki's drifting.
Yeah, he's doing drifts. I hear the Tokyo Drift music in the background.
God damn.
He's too fat to get tension on the ground, so he's just running in place to start up.
It's like Kane. Every time I take him to the vet, they have like really slick tile floor, and he doesn't like the vet, so he tries to turn around and run away, but he just slides across the floor.
Oh no. Okay, Kevin?
I haven't looked at the stuff I have on my Twitter in a long time.
Are you saying all the things I tweeted at you, or?
No, just my tweets.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
There's a guy on a train just licking a boot. And there's a PC gamer tweet that's Call of Duty Warzone players remain frustrated by cheaters even after Infinity Ward asked everyone to please stop cheating.
Pretty good.
A picture of Kraft macaroni and cheese beer.
Yeah.
This is
My
terrible.
My Twitter consists of me in 2015 retweeting a bunch of Walking Dead stuff to try to get like the special reward they had every week.
Fuck you, Nick.
And then it's a bunch of pictures of nature, and then a meme, and then a few other random things. And then at the very top, it's Darkmane wearing a gas mask that says, "Fun fact, I'm deathly terrified of larger than average bugs. So if I see one in my house, I put on this mask because it makes me feel strong, and then I kill the shit out of it." And then right over that, it's, "Hey guys, like and retweet if you," and then I retweeted and liked it because it was from Dan.
That was from me.
It was the only thing I was the only one that retweeted.
You had a fucking nervous breakdown from that. You thought it wasn't loading. Pretty fucking funny.
Oh, I also have a thing retweeted from the Addams Family because they added Stamper's mom.
Yeah. I have that picture of Rudy Giuliani shoving his hand down his pants.
Why?
It's cute.
Because it's funny.
He's cute.
Borat 2 was a gift to the world in the darkest time.
One of my coworkers, they were talking about it, and she pronounced it Bo-Rat.
Yo,
I'm
y'all
like-
seen that Borat?
Close enough.
I told her it's pronounced Borat. She was like, "I don't think it is. It's
Grab her
spelled."
face
don't
with your
think you're
one
right.
large hand.
I think I'm correct here because I'm a white woman.
Nick grabbed her face with his large hand, squeezed really tight, and said, "I'll squeeze harder if you ever say Borat again. It's Borat."
Why do you guys always make me out to be some kind of villain?
I
are.
wonder why.
I'm literally not.
Yes, you are,
I'm not.
Mr. Cult Leader.
Nick's the relatable villain of the story, and like James is the character that thinks he's the hero, but he's actually just like a side character.
He's not even a side character. He's just there.
James is a civilian who tries to run into the burning building and then gets blown back, and then the hero is like, "Why'd you do that?
Dude, what the fuck?
That's
Fucking
my
idiot.
job. Get the fuck out of here. You're not even a firefighter. You're just a fucking idiot."
This poor child, like bleeding on the floor. The superhero comes up, "Dude, what the fuck?" Screaming in his face, "That's my job!"
Go home. This is giving me Incredible vibes.
Why is this giving you the Incredibles vibe?
Because Mr. Incredible just fucking shat on that little kid's fucking face and kicked him out of his car, and then he became the villain.
How big do you think Mr. Incredible's dick is?
12 inches.
It's pretty good. It's pretty incredible.
Are we getting into the Incredibles now? Because
I mean,
I have something to say about that will make you probably upset.
Everything you say makes me upset. Say it.
It's fine. Can you visualize in your mind's eye how absolutely easy it must have been for Mrs. Incredible to give birth?
Done. Nutted.
She's
Next
stretchy.
question.
She's like, why would I let myself get teared up if I could just stretch it open?
Yeah. Do you think that she like stretched open wide enough for the doctor to just walk in, or to just reach in with with their hand and just grab the baby out?
Probably just enough for him to reach in, because I don't think she wants him to walk inside of her vagina.
I don't know, man. I think that's kind of cool. Like a big tent. Just grab the baby off the floor and walk out.
You don't need it that big for the baby. My God.
What if one day Mr. Incredible and her were getting it on, and she just swallows him up? She's like, fight out, baby. Fight out.
I mean, she could... They probably have the best fucking sex ever. Because she can do anything. Anything and everything. She can peg Mr. Incredible.
Oh,
She
God.
can elongate her clit and peg Mr. Incredible.
Ew.
Kevin, you're going.
Alright. That's enough.
You're going further and further to make me upset, but
Yeah.
I'm only half paying attention to you right now.
It's fine. Nick doesn't like
God.
it. Nick doesn't like it because a man has something in their butt.
Nick doesn't like a lot of things.
Yeah.
Nick, what new thing don't you like this week?
I don't know.
Got a list to go through.
What the most recent thing that made you upset? Or not
That
upset.
Baja Punch.
Not upset, but like frustrated.
It made me frustrated?
Yeah. Like what thing happened that you were like after it happened you were like, now I'm kinda mad.
I get like that at work a lot because right now our IV room is under construction, so all of our sterile stuff is done in a trailer, which like it's not very well set up, and we keep getting this rancid gas smell that I feel like is not safe at all. And it's
you're
just
giving it to the kids.
I don't feel okay doing doses in that trailer.
It's
Like, I'm not able to give my best work in that trailer because it's just... it's not organized.
It's fine. They're just kids.
It'll be fine. Just rub some dirt in it.
Yeah. Put some Vapo Rub on their chest.
I got really sad yesterday because I was... oh, not yesterday, the day before yesterday when I worked. I was doing deliveries and one of the kids I was doing deliveries for passed away. And I just sat there, I'm like, this is sad.
Nick, every time me and Kevin talk about our weeks, it's fun hijinks, and then you come up like, I saw 13 kids die this week. I had to hold one of them in my arms.
I work in a fucking hospital, what do you expect? I don't have fun work stories like you
need to
assholes
bring
do.
some fun to it.
I try.
Make it
Wear
fun.
some clown makeup tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wear clown makeup tomorrow.
Yeah.
Have a betting ring with your employees, with your coworkers
Yeah.
to see which kid will die.
Get
Oh
two
my
kids that are
God.
bedridden and joust with them.
Fuck. God damn it.
Don't tell the parents.
On a side
God.
note, this is the doctor when Mrs. Incredible was giving birth.
Oh no.
Just like the first 5 seconds.
Okay.
Just when he pulls the spine out.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
And he just smashes it.
Yeah. For audio listeners, that is Raiden's Metal Gear Rising Zandatsu ending animation where he pulls the spine out of the enemy and then just crushes it.
Yeah. It's cute.
Yeah.
It moved.
Oh god. It moved.
Okay, now for a feel-good story. At the
But
recent
the kids dying wasn't feel good? I
don't
felt
know.
pretty good.
I kind of told Nick, stop giving us horrible nightmare depression stories and try to have some fun in life.
Nick, did you cry in that room?
I always cry in my car on the way home.
Yeah.
Nick!
Do you like when you're done with your shift, do you just get in your car, look out the window, shed a tear, and be like, okay, I'm going home now.
It usually hits like halfway home. It just starts
Odd.
coming out.
We're gonna get
do you-
like
do you
Nick stands
stop?
that always send him nice tweets.
Do you just do you stop on the road, or do you just continue to drive with teary eyes?
I'm able to drive while cry at the same time.
It's a skill.
You maxed out that skill tree.
Yeah. He has better vision because of it.
You wash away all the little swirly things in your eye.
Talking about washing things out of my eye.
Oh, fucking hell.
It was last week. No, the week before last week. It was on Thursday.
Yeah.
I got medication in my eye because the bottle exploded in my hand.
What the fuck, Nick?
And
Too powerful.
Oh god. It was awful. I had to get my eyes sprayed with high pressured water for 30 minutes. And then they had to drop a bunch of stuff in my eye. They had to clean out my eye. They did a bunch of tests on my eye. I wanted to die, dude. It was terrible.
That explains that Snapchat you sent me where you had a dent in your skull.
That was just Tyler 1.
I love that photo.
But do not recommend getting medication in your eye, kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, just put
You're,
it up your butt.
Did your chemistry classes ever tell you about the eye wash station? And did your teacher ever tell you, like our teachers did, where if you have to use it, don't ever need to use it, but if you have to use it, do it twice as long, because if you only do it for like a few seconds, there's flesh-eating bacteria in there, and it will make you blind.
Oh my god.
No.
It's probably because the schools don't clean out their things or test it like hospitals do.
Yeah, pretty much just because it's never used.
I mean, there was one kid who got something in his eye in my chemistry class, but they didn't tell the teacher because they didn't want to have to use the eye station. So they just asked to go to the bathroom and just like wash it out themselves in the sink. And then they were like, yeah, it's fine.
If that would have been serious, he would have lost an eye.
That's
Yeah.
fine. It's worth the risk.
No.
Yeah. Well, you only need one eye.
Yeah.
You have less depth
That,
perception of
it
just
doesn't
one eye,
matter.
You also have
You don't
less
even
eyes.
you don't even need eyes.
though. What?
Perceive.
Just perceive.
Blind people do it all the time.
Excuse you?
What?
What did you say?
Blind people do it all the time.
Oh, okay. I thought you said black people.
Oh.
No.
I was like,
blind.
what?
No, people who cannot see, they are blind. It's too dark, they can't hear.
I also had a chemistry teacher who, while giving us the speech about the eye wash station, said, if you have to use the eye wash station, you have to clean up the water too, because there's no drain, and I'm not cleaning that.
God damn it, man.
There was no
What
drain in the
school?
floor, so he's like, don't fucking ever have to use it. I swear to God.
I hated my fucking chemistry teacher so goddamn much. If I hadn't taken that fucking chemistry class, my high school experience might have been less shitty. I dare say, okay.
My chemistry teacher, she just did not care. Like, we would do the hot plate stuff and people would blow up their stuff all the time and she would just look up and look back down at her computer screen at whatever she was doing.
I think my
Kevin, your
teacher-
high school experience probably wasn't even that bad, but you were just so against life that you see it as bad.
No, the actual high school experience that I had, any of the bad stuff that happened outside of class was because of me. But anything that happened that I remember that was super fucking frustrating or annoying, I 1000% blamed the teacher for.
Literally had a vendetta against the teacher because his name was spelled slightly different than yours.
No, that was just a fucking funny little quirky haha thing.
You also had a woman that was begging you to have sex with her constantly.
Untrue. Would have
Pretty
done
true.
it.
What?
Maybe.
You said you would have done it?
Maybe.
You're such a liar. For years you've been like, no, never, no.
No, that was a student. That was another girl. That was one of my classmates.
What do you think I was talking about?
I thought you were talking about a teacher.
No!
That's why I was like, no, maybe.
Oh.
No, yeah, one of my classmates, wanted me to have sex with her, and I didn't want to.
You did not want Kevin to have sex with her. She begged him.
No. She asked me maybe
Multiple times,
maybe,
repeatedly.
maybe 3 or 4 times, on different occasions, randomly.
Was it just casual, like, hey Kevin, you wanna go fuck?
Kind of. She had my Snapchat, and I would one day just get a message from her, and it'd be like, hey, you wanna hang out, have sex?
Kevin puts up on his story a picture of him crying, my grandpa just died last night, and she responds with, haha, that's funny, hey, you want to get down tonight?
Yeah.
God damn it, man.
Yeah. I'm leaving that one. I'm leaving that story alone. that, yeah. But no, man, fuck my teachers. Fucking stupid ass, fucking hate them. Suck.
I had a teacher, his name is Mr. Walker, and he was the most depressed man I've ever seen in my life.
I'd rather have
He did not teach. Like, the year before I had him, he was under demotion, and he was just doing, class aid stuff. But then they, made him a teacher again, and he taught stats.
That's
And
cool.
he literally, he would get a Pop-Tart, sit in front of the class, and then ask everybody what their favorite flavor of Pop-Tart was. while he's eating the Pop-Tart.
Secret.
His
Had-
favorite
had his
was
mouth full,
cherry.
too.
Gary?
Yeah.
Alright, what's your guys' favorite flavor?
And then every day he would take his cold coffee, open his window, and the building was at a 90-degree angle where his window was, so he would just splash it in the other teacher's window and close the window again.
He's trying to get fired.
And the other teachers sometimes would come over, he's like, why did you do that? And he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And the other teacher would just not even try to argue with him and just leave.
I want
Ohio's a
that
magical
teacher.
state.
I want that teacher. That's a cool teacher.
He didn't teach though, I almost failed that class.
That's fine.
The highest grade someone got in that class was a C-.
That's fine.
I think I got a D+. I'm like, oh man, this is rough.
Stats aren't that hard. Come on. Just perceive the number.
You would ask him a question, he's like, I think it's in the book, just read the book.
Yeah, that's a teacher that doesn't care about anything.
That's fine.
I mean, my high school experience was just constantly getting bullied until I became suicidal, and I also had one nice teacher. His name was Mr. Williams. He's an old black guy. He was pretty cool. He would always say horrible, cheesy, 70s sitcom catchphrases. He was cool. None of the other kids in the class gave a shit because it was AutoCAD, computer-aided drafting. And I was the only kid that actually tried at the class because I was like, architecture is pretty cool. I'll try that out. Then all the other kids just sat on the computers all day and just talked constantly.
I only ever had one black teacher, and it was in middle school. He didn't like me very much, but it was okay. I remember he was the math teacher, and I did something to make him upset, and he told me to like stand in the corner in the back of the room or something, and I was like, okay. And then because I was in 7th grade, and one of the 8th graders in the class told me to just start spinning. Just spin around to piss him off. I was like, okay. So I just started spinning, and people were laughing, and then he was just like, ignore him, he's just trying to entertain himself, and then tried to continue with the class. And I just kept spinning, and then people were just looking at me instead of him, so he told me to leave.
What if he started like getting really fucking mad at you? Like you're just spinning, and he's like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? And he gets up, he's pointing at you, hey! Stop it! Hey! you just start spinning faster and faster. Like, stop!
He gets scared.
Yeah.
He has a panic attack.
He was one of those teachers where if you didn't do your homework, he made you call your parents and tell them that you didn't do your homework in front of the class. And so
that's a power move, and he probably got hard from it.
I remember one day I didn't do my homework because I either forgot or I just didn't do it, and he wanted me to call my parents, so I called the Domino's, and they were really confused.
Kevin's such a fucking bastard.
I had a teacher that if you didn't do your homework, she made people call their parents. So one of my best friends in high school, he didn't do his homework and made him call his mom. And his mom literally, like, on speakerphone said, why the fuck are you calling me? I'm at work right now. And the teacher's face was so just flushed.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
One of the other students basically had that, where their parents were pissed off that they were calling, like, their kid was calling them because they were at work. And, like, my teacher wanted me to call you because I didn't do my homework. And they're just like, so what? That's not my problem. And he was not happy with that, so he took it off speakerphone and like started talking to the parent, and then hung up and just told the kid to go back to his chair.
Oh my god.
He didn't bring it up ever, but yeah, it was funny. Just didn't care.
Hey, since Kevin thinks I would be such a horrible parent, that my child would have such a nightmare life. Put my child in that situation, and I get a call from my kid, and it's them saying that they didn't do their homework, and the teacher made them call me. I tell my child to give the phone to the teacher, and the teacher would be like, "Oh yes, this is Mr. Suck and Fuck. Yeah, your daughter didn't do her homework last night," and I just fart into the microphone and hang up on him. So, do you have anything to say for yourself? And I just
God damn it.
I'd probably
take the
go around
pink eye.
the same route as the so what? Like, why are you calling me? My kid didn't do their homework. Okay? What do you want me to say? Oh, I'll give them a nice good beating when I get home. No, fuck you. It's homework. It doesn't matter. Fuck you. Do your job. I get that I'm the parent here, and I'm supposed to be like, guiding them, but your job is to teach them and to give them big brain knowledge, and if you can't do that, then you're fucking stinky.
I'll go to the school and do wrestling moves on the teacher.
I'll during the if I ever have a parent-teacher conference, I'll just sit there and stare at them in the eye.
Unblinkingly.
Yeah, just give them a stare down until they either stop talking and ask what I'm doing, or they just give up.
Bring some McDonald's with you, just eat during the conference.
Offer them one fry.
Yeah, well, no, okay.
No, don't say anything, just hold it out.
Teachers are gonna think you're mentally challenged.
my wife or husband will hate me for that.
I'll show up late and I'll sit down on food and be like, you guys don't care if I eat, do you?
Just start ranting to the fucking teacher, Nick.
Nick,
Start talking about your day in the hospital and just make them as depressed as you can.
I just want to imagine Nick sits down. Hey, you don't mind if I eat, do you? Fucking reaches into his back pocket, pulls out a crumbled sandwich. So, like he wrapped it like a plastic wrap. He just starts unwrapping it and it's just like, oh, it's ruined. You want some?
Want my sandwich? I don't want it. I sat
I
on
don't
it.
want it anymore.
It'll be sliced in half, like in the triangles, and I'll put half of it on like the little desk, and I'll be eating the other half.
Kevin really likes this.
I'm imagining it's like a PB&J, and Nick puts it on the desk with the PB&J on the desk.
He really likes this. I haven't seen him laugh this hard in like a month.
It's a power move.
God damn it. Oh.
Oh, God. Nick, please do that if you have kids. Just bring a crumbled PB&J and make as much of a mess as you can.
Get all of your fingers. Starts licking them off your fingers. Just like, oh fuck.
Wipe it on your desk.
Wipe it on your shirt. Like, oh god.
I'll lean down and wipe my hands off the carpet.
Then try to shake the teacher's hand at the end of the conference.
What's your dirty fingers that you've been licking?
At the end, he'll be like, so what's your guys' thoughts? And I haven't been listening the whole time. I'm like, what was that?
I said,
They should be like, I need
what are
a
your guys'
sandwich.
thoughts on your student, on your child?
I need a sandwich.
What are your guys' thoughts on your child's development? My thoughts are, I need another sandwich. Excuse me.
Just walk out.
Just leave.
Is your cafeteria still open?
Jillian and Nick's child find Nick just banging on the cafeteria door.
Hey!
You guys open?
You guys got any hamburgers? No cheese, but I can't have cheese.
I'm lactose intolerant.
I'll take a chocolate milk though.
Oh, I can't have that. You got orange juice?
I want a chocolate milk.
If I ever go to my kid's school and like I need to get him out to go to a doctor's appointment, if the desk attendant's not there, I'll just go to the microphone and be like, hello? Will you please come to the office? We need to go to the doctor.
Your hemorrhoids have been acting up a lot. You need to deal with it.
Nick, what would you
Also,
name
the
your child?
pregnancy test came back positive. We need to discuss this.
This is saying way too much information.
Yeah.
Also, the bank called. They're foreclosing on the house. We're gonna have to move school. Say bye to your friends while you're coming down, please.
We're staying with your grandmother. I know how much you hate her. I do too, but it's okay.
She's a fucking bitch. I hate meeting with them for Christmas. Your mom makes us go. Just hurry up.
The principal grabs the mic, just fucking, what are you doing?
What?
I'd be like, fighting him and be like, give it back!
My son, the pregnancy test came back positive.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the wife's pregnancy test.
No, theirs.
Like he's just talking about his life over the video phone.
No.
Like, son, I got fired today. Your mom's leaving us.
to get
The
a
dog
job.
died.
I'm taking you out of school permanently. You're getting a job with me in the field.
Need to help me pay rent.
We're gonna be garbage diving for a while.
You ready to be a Twitch streamer, boy? Speaking of Twitch streams, Kevin, did you see all that stuff about FaZe Clan getting kicked out?
FaZe
FaZe
Clan
members?
has past year been just falling apart.
Yeah, have you seen the recent ones though?
No, but I'm not surprised. Anything you may tell me?
You okay there?
No. My chest still hurts.
From
Not
laughing.
good.
Yeah. I think I have heartburn.
Okay.
Welcome to the club.
So basically, multiple FaZe Clan members have recently been either kicked out or put on suspension from the clan for doing gambling on Twitch.
But is it clan with a C or K?
Mm-hmm. That's up to the members to decide.
Okay. Understandable.
But basically they were going on to like video poker websites and slot machine websites and winning big bucks, big money cash outs.
I'm
then,
getting very much so Syndicate and was it Gold Glove or Team Arn. Team Arn.
Yeah.
That whole thing vibe.
Part of it is that. Part of it is also that they were getting sponsored by these websites and then obviously rigging the jackpots to win for them during streams and then showing it off to the kids. So the kids go there and spend millions and millions of their parents' credit card money on these sites.
Yeah. Like,
And it
oh,
got
I can
found
win
out
too.
because one of them was like an idiot and then was monitor recording instead of window recording on their OBS or whatever they were using. So they pulled up like a Twitter DM or a Discord DM where they're literally talking about the setup for their sponsorships from these companies, and the DMs are shown very quickly on stream like, haha, yeah, I'll pay you like 2 million to do this, and then you just play it, and then
Yeah.
and then I think one of them was like, oh, sorry man, this other company's paying me 4 million, you're only offering me 1 million, sorry lol.
Yeah.
And then it all came out that all these FaZe guys were not gambling really, and also some of them are in California and some of them are in some other states, and gambling's illegal in those states. So to even get on the websites, they were using VPNs to spoof that they were in either other states or other countries, and that's illegal.
What states is gambling illegal?
California.
Really?
Yeah, there's like strict gambling laws all over the place. There's stupid, strict, weird gambling laws all over the world. There's, I think, either Kentucky or Louisiana, somewhere on the Mississippi River. There's a gambling law that says you can't gamble on land. So they have river boats that are casinos because it's on the water, and water is considered international and not state. So you just gamble on the boat.
Oh yeah, it's like that in a lot of places.
Yeah. In Montreal, Quebec, there's a law that says you cannot install video poker machines, but if you buy a building that has a video poker machine in it before that law was put in place, you can let people use that machine. So people literally buy buildings because they have video poker machines, and they know people that get addicted to poker will spend thousands on those.
My god, dude.
Yeah, there's a bunch of bullshit like that. But yeah, so they were faking that they were in different places to gamble on these websites. And they were very obviously not. They were selling it to kids. They were faking them winning cash prizes of millions of jackpots and stuff. And they were getting paid to do it. And I think a few of them didn't disclose that they were getting paid to do it. So, yeah, a bunch of them got kicked out. Good time.
Real good time.
Nick, would you sell gambling to children if you were offered a sponsorship?
No.
I would.
I dream of the day we can do sponsorship ad reads, because we're just going to be terrible at them.
Probably just read straight from the script.
No, we got to do it good.
It depends on the sponsor.
Gonna be Honey, because Honey sponsors anyone that's not, evil. And we're gonna be like, hey, are you in crippling debt? Is your house getting foreclosed upon? Do you need to save some money because you keep buying Starbucks every single day, you stupid, ugly bastard? Get Honey.
It won't save you money on Starbucks, but it will save you stuff on
Amazon.
What size is that one?
Yeah,
maybe.
Show it on screen. That one there.
That one.
You click this button and then that one, and it may or may not give you a discount code. Use it.
You buy 10 pizzas for a party that you said you were gonna have on 4th of July, but in fact you wanted to just eat 10 pizzas yourself, you stupid fat pig. Could have saved like $5 on it if you had Honey.
Possibly.
Here's a testimonial from Nick.
I used it once and I got really confused, so I just didn't use it and spent an extra $30.
A little happy coin popped up on my screen and I got scared and shot my monitor with my sniper rifle I have in my room.
It reminded me of the little paperclip from the Microsoft Word, and I hated that guy.
I tried to buy that dog from JCPenney online, but it wouldn't go through, and my money's gone now.
Get Honey. Go to gethoney.com/mildly racist and use the code mildly racist. See? It'd be fun.
First off, our name, it's not ad friendly.
Yeah, probably. Well, if we get to that point and we had to have that talk,
We have that talk.
Right now we're going hard. We're gonna get canceled.
Oh god.
They're gonna pull up Nick's old tweets and they're gonna see all the heinous shit he fucking tweeted to Gwyneth Paltrow, and they're gonna cancel Nick.
I don't know why he mailed her a finger.
It wasn't even his.
Yeah. They couldn't
just
find any
filmed it.
DNA on it for some reason.
We're gonna have to kick Nick off the podcast. We're gonna have to find a new third person. His name's gonna be Rick, R-I-C-H.
God.
It's gonna sound just like me, but it's not gonna be me, I promise.
Yeah, it's definitely not Nick.
It's definitely not Ricky as well.
Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah. Oh yeah. How's James?
Oh no. Call him up.
Alright.
Don't call him.
I'm calling him.
No.
Yeah.
Last thing I said to James was Venmo me 10 cents for making me cry because he didn't respond to me. And then I sent him a picture of a funny monkey.
Did he
Oh,
Venmo you 10 cents?
No.
I'm calling him.
Oh. Put it on speaker.
It is on speaker.
Oh.
Oh hey James, how you doing, man?
Alright, how about you, man?
Well, sad.
Why? What's going on?
I was just thinking about you. Me and Daniel and Nick were thinking about you.
Uh-huh.
What have you been up to?
Not a whole lot, why?
I don't know. You wanna like play some games or something?
My internet's kind of shitty, but I can try.
That's fine.
Yeah, here, I'll join in a second.
Okay. Yeah.
Fucking join. Don't let him fucking join. We're doing a podcast.
All right, that's the podcast.
At the end?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, boys. This has been Screaming Bill.
God damn it. See? See what happens? Oh my god, James. Alright, I'm stopping the fucking